Okay, good morning to all of you. Already you have discussed regarding Fourier transform and Fourier series, and you are acquainted with how to determine evolution of, to determine Fourier coefficients. How many coefficients are there? A0, A, B, and what is A0? Anybody can tell me what is A0? That is equal to 1 by T, 0 to T, ft dt. And what is An? 2 by T, 0 to 2, ft cos n omega t dt. And what is Bn? 2 by T, 0 to T, ft sin n omega t dt. So cos n omega t term is attached with during the evolution of A, and sin omega t is attached with during the evolution of Bn, right? And have you done any problem from the semester questions paper regarding the chapter Fourier transform and Fourier series? Have you done?
No, ma'am.
I think it will be better if you go through different semester question paper regarding Fourier series and Fourier transform. Then it will be clear how to determine different series and how to determine the Fourier transform of different functions. Okay. Now I think uh, on Fourier series and Fourier transform, have you done it? I have discussed problems on Fourier series and Fourier transform. Yes, I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So today again I will discuss a problem for the periodic waveform and how to determine the Fourier series for this particular waveform. So this is the periodic waveform. This type is actually square wave, 0 to t by 2, then t to 3t by 2, and amplitude is v. So if you mathematically express the term, how to express the function vt, that is equal to v for 0, t less than 0, greater than t by 2. Definitely it is clear. And equal to 0 for t greater than t by 2 and less than capital T. Basically in this, in between t by t to t, the value of v is 0. Right now?
Yes, ma'am.
The slide, it is visible to all of you, this page?
Yes, ma'am.
Visible to sabar kache?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then what is the A0? Just tell me what is A0. Just I have told the formula A0, that is equal to 1 by T, 0 to T, ft dt. So what is the value of ft or vt here? Capital V.
Vt 1 by t, 0 to t by t, Vt dt.
What is the value of ft or vt here? Capital V, right now. So if you do the integration, then what will be the value?
V square by 2, limit 0 to t by
V square. No.
v
This is constant term. Integration will be t.
Vt. Yes,
Yeah,
v
vt.
t 0
And
to t by
limit will be 0 to capital T by 2. Then what will be the value? Do the calculation. Do the calculation. What will be the integration value? And if you put the limit, then what will be the ultimate value? Did you receive v by 2?
Yes, ma'am. V by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Done it? Each and everybody has calculated the value how to determine A0? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now come to AN. So what is the formula of AN? What is the formula of AN? Tell me the formula, do it. N, that is equal to 2 by T, 0 to 2 ft cos n omega t dt. Now put the value ft and put the limit. And what is the value of AN? Just tell me. Do first. The page is visible to all of you right now?
No, ma'am.
No. Now do it. Each and everybody will do it. Nojis has joined right now. He's late. Then what to do? N equal to 2 by t, 0 to t, vt cos n omega t dt. So what is the value of vt here? Purvita, what is the value of vt here?
Ma'am, V.
V, a limit? Limit?
0 to t
0 to
by
t by 2.
T by 2, right? Because 0 to t by 2, in this limit, the value will exist, and after that, t to t by 2, the value will not exist, okay? Then V cos n omega t dt. So what is n? 2 pi by t. Then what is the integration of cos 2 pi n by t?
integration of cos sine.
Then put it.
And 2v by n omega t into sine pi omega.
Then for any values of n, what will be the value if we put the limit? Anybody has done it? Anybody has done it? I will tell you bn, but you tell me what is the value of an here. Basically, from the symmetric function, that is the odd function, even function, the nature of the function, you have to tell me what is a and b, and bn will be what, and a will be bn will or not. I think I have told in the previous class. Arjun, what is value of an?
Ma'am, AM 0.
0.
An 0. Have you calculated?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Irfan, Aishik, Orkodduti, Shubhra, Anil, Debashish, Purdita, Protoy. What is the value of an here? What
Ma'am,
is the value of
0.
n here? 0. So each and everybody has got 0?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So the value of, now I am sharing the page again. The value of n, that is the formula is 2 by t, 0 to t, ft cos n omega t, and vt is equal to v here. And within the limit 0 to t by 2, it is very clear, the 0 to t by 2, the value will exist, that is v. And after doing the integration and putting the limit, you have got the value a n equal to 0. Now what is bn? So what is the formula of bn? Already you know the sine n omega t term is attached to determine the value of bn, 2 by t, 0 to t, vt sine n omega t dt. So if you put the value and do the limit, I mean do the integration and put the limit 0 to t by t in the same way, because t by 2 to t there is no value of function, that is 0. So after integration and putting the limit, you will get v by n pi 1 minus cos n pi. Now n may be odd, I mean plus or minus. So for all values of n 1, 2, 3 plus, you will get v by n pi 1 minus cos n pi, that is for even n if the value will be 0. Even means?
Yes, ma'am. N is
Even
even.
means?
N
Say
is
cos
even.
n means 2, cos 2 pi, right?
Yes.
Or 4, cos 4 pi, the value will be 0. And for odd value, say cos pi. What is the value of cos pi when n equal to 1? Cos 180. What is
-1.
the value?
-1.
You are asking me. Tell me the answer.
No, cos 180 to minus.
-1.
All sin tan cos.
Cos
Cos
180 to
180.
0.
Then
No,
how can you get v by n pi for odd n? Well, definitely this part will be 1. Well, this is 0. So v by n pi. Right now? If this part is 0, then you will get v by n pi. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. And if this part is 1, then this will be 0. So for all even n, this part will be 1. So bn will be 0 for even n. And for odd n, this part will be 0. And you will get v by n. So vn equals to 0 for even n and equal to v by n pi for odd n. Now put the series. I mean create the series which is equal to v. I mean n. What is the value of n? I'm sorry, a0 v by 2 plus, what is the series? Anybody can tell me what is the series? A0 plus n equals to 1 to infinity n cos n omega t plus bn sin n omega t.
Ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, cos 180 -1.
Then how can you get v by n pi here?
I think, ma'am, that will be interchange. Means there is
If
some wrong.
cos pi, cos 180 is -1, then it will be plus 1. 1 plus 1, 2. That will be 2v by n pi.
cos 180 মানে তো cos মানে 90 into 2 আর 90 এর
When
ভ্যালু তো 0 হয় তাহলে 180 কি -1 মানে cos
All
90
sin tan
usually
cos.
0 না
Okay?
cos 180 degree to -1.
হ্যাঁ
But cos
180 to
n pi when n is odd, then cos n pi
N
is
odd means
-1.
say n odd means 1. Okay. Then what
Yes,
is the
ma'am.
value of cos pi? What is the value of sin pi?
Sin pi 0.
sin pi 0
আর
Cos
cos
pi.
pi হচ্ছে সেকেন্ড কোয়াড্রেন্টে থাকবে তাই -1.
Then this answer is correct or wrong?
I think wrong. Means some calculation error is there.
No problem. Just confirm paro.
Yes, ma'am. Calculator also saying cos pi is -1.
সেটাই তো হবে। If you consider the coordinate, then what will be the value?
-1.
ম্যাম cos pi মাইনাস হলে ওটা কি করে হবে তাহলে তো
ওটা
অ্যানসারটা
ক্যালকুলেশন
হচ্ছে না
এরর আছে।
Cos pi is -1. Right. Then might be the answer is wrong.
Yes, yes.
তাহলে তো -1 হলে ওখানে 2 হবে
Exactly so. That I have told. Just wait, please. Okay. Then do it correctly. If it is -1, then it will be plus. For 2 cos 2 pi, what will be the value? I'm sorry, 3 pi, cos 3 pi.
n ইভেন হলে cos n pi এর ভ্যালু হয় +1 +1 -1 তখন 0 হয়ে যাবে।
Yeah, it is 0 for n equal to b. For
হ্যাঁ,
n
n
equal
even
to
is
1.
0.
For cos pi, you are getting -1, that is 1 minus of -1, 1 plus 1, 2b by n pi. And
Then
for, I think it is correct because
cos 3 pi এর জন্য তো 0 মানে ওটা 1 হচ্ছে তাই তো ভ্যালুটা 1 cos
have you done the calculation?
Cos
You are
3 pi
getting
-1.
Is it correct? Is this equation is correct? This equation, is it correct?
Yes, 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 yes.
Is there any 2 value there? No. Well, just I want to say, because if 2v by n pi or 1 by 2, then it will be cancelled out. Is there any 2? I mean denominator or numerator? No. If you do the calculation correctly, have you got this one or not?
Wait a minute.
Then I have to do it again.
ম্যাম এটা তো ঠিক
Okay, no
আছে
problem.
p by n
Okay, no problem. This is the method. How can you do it? It is your correct or wrong or right. There is no problem. You have to do it. And what will be the exact value? You will do that. Okay. So what is n? 2 by 2, 0 to 2 ft cos n omega t dt. And here n term is 0. So there is no part of n term. There will be only bn term. So after completing the series, you will get the series will be a0 plus n1 to infinity n cos n omega t bn sin n omega t. So n part is 0, only the term will be bn sin n omega t. Bn means this one. For odd part, odd means is 1, 3, 5. Right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is exponential form of Fourier series. A0 n equals to 1 to infinity. Already you know that. I have told you in the previous class the exponential form of Fourier series. I think no.
No, ma'am.
No. So this is the exponential form of Fourier series, because this is the Fourier series initially ft equal to a0 plus n equal to 1 to infinity n cos n omega t bn sin n omega t. Now you know that sin n omega t is equal to what? E to the power j theta plus minus e to the power minus j theta by 2j.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And cos j theta, that is equal to e to the power j theta plus e to the power minus j theta by 2. And putting all these things, cos omega t in terms of exponential term, you will be able to get all these terms. Just you will do the calculation yourself. And after that, Cn will be this, Cn star or whatever maybe. I will share the screen. I'll share the PDF file. Then you will see it. You will do the calculation. After that, this will be the Cn 1 by t0 to t ft e to the power minus j n omega t dt. And amplitude phase spectrum. I think we have done a problem on amplitude and phase spectrum, right, Arjun?
Yes, at previous class.
Yes, we have done a problem. Mod. There was a mod,
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am. There was a mod.
Yeah. So it will be better if you do the problem on graph theory and Laplace transform from the semester question. It will help you for your internal
graph
exam.
theory we already did.
Graph theory, you have done all the problems?
Yes, ma'am. Graph theory as well as two port.
And Laplace?
No, ma'am, not yet.
You have not done Laplace. Okay. Just go through the question paper. I think we have discussed regarding the question paper 2018-19 and 2017-18. Right
Yes.
now, Purvita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you done this problem? No.
Yes, ma'am.
This is 16-17. Okay. Do the problem right now. Obtain the incidence matrix A from the following reduced incidence matrix and draw its graph. Do first. It's very simple. You do it. I am also doing the problem with you. Can anybody tell me how can you do it?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just make.
This is, first of all, you have to remember, this is reduced incidence matrix.
Yes, ma'am. we know the summation of any column elements is 0. So we
Where?
have to make that.
Where?
At the incidence reduced matrix. At the incidence matrix, sorry, at the incidence matrix.
Complete incidence matrix. You
Yes,
have
ma'am. It is
to
given the
mention
reduced
that
matrix.
out. Yes.
So we have to just add a row to make all the column summation 0.
Add or subtract or put 0
Yeah, ma'am.
to make the addition of all the elements of
Is
a
0.
particular column, that will be 0. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you consider the first column, what will be the element if you consider vertically? Just tell me. Minus 1.
Plus 1.
Minus, you can just you add a row. You have to add a row. First of all, you have to explain in this way. In case of complete incidence matrix, if you come back from reduced incidence matrix, then you have to put a row, right now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then how can you put a row? Then you have to go to the properties of the incidence matrix, that the
Summation of all the elements along the column is equal to 0 in
equal to
case of
0.
complete
Okay.
incidence matrix.
Okay. Then if you put the one row, then what will be the value of the each an element from the in the first column? Vertically, if you consider minus 1, 0,
0,
0,
0, 1.
0, 0, after that
1.
1, that is plus 1.
And
Then
only the
Irfan,
last column will be changed.
okay, I am just asking Irfan. Irfan, what will be the element of the second column? If you tell me the elements vertically. Irfan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what will be the, just read out the all the elements of the second column. 1, minus 1, after that
Okay, ma'am. 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 0.
again you have to put a row. If you put
Yes,
a row,
ma'am.
then what will be the element? What is the last element? 1, minus 1, 000 is there. But if you put a row, then another element will be added in the next column. What will be the another element? On the basis of the properties of the incidence matrix? Irfan, just listen. From the reduced incidence matrix, if you come back to incidence matrix, then you have to put a row, horizontal row. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
The question is that if you put the horizontally row, then what will you put here? It will be 0 or 1. It will be 0 or 1 or minus 1. এর বাইরে কিছু হবে না. But you have to remember that all the elements in this row, in the complete incidence matrix, if you add it, it will be 0. So if you want to get the 0 in this corresponding column of the incidence matrix, then what will be put here? Eta bolo again, what do you have to put here?
Plus 1,
Minus, plus 1. তাহলে এখানে তুমি plus 1 দিলে। এবার এখানে কি দেবে? Because একটা রো পুরো অ্যাড হবে। আমার মাউস স্ক্রলটা দেখা যাচ্ছে? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Okay. So 1 minus 1 already it is 0 হয়ে গেছে, right now? So what do you have to put here? What will be the value, Irfan?
0, ma'am.
0. তাহলে next column will be, last element will be 0. Okay. Now Irfan, tell me the third column. 0, 1, 0, 0, minus 1. After that?
तो ये भी मैम 0 ही होगा.
0 भी होगा because already 1 minus 1 0, right now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me, Oishik, tell me what will be the last element in this column?
Ma'am, 0.
0, 1 minus 1, 0, 0,
0, 0.
Okay. Shrestha, tell me what will be the last
Ma'am,
element
zero.
of this column? Zero.
Zero.
Zero. তাহলে এটাকে রিড আউট কর 0 0
0 0 1 minus 1 0 0.
1 minus 1 0 0. ওকে, সবাই লিখছো তো?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
Because you have to create the graph. And what will be this one? What will be this one? Purvita, what will be this one? Read out করো 0
ম্যাম 0 0 0 0 1 minus 1
না ট্রিপল 0
চারটে জিরো আছে
এই
0
তিনটে 0 তো এইটা
পূর্বিতা
এটা
লাস্টের আগেরটা লাস্টের
Last
আগেরটা
পূর্বিতা বোধহয় প্রথমে অ্যাড করছে।
পূর্বিতা লাস্টেরটা
জিরো 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 না 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 আমি ভেবেছি লাস্টেরটা 0 0 0 1 minus 1 0
Okay. Then Orkhuddin, tell me the last one.
Last column.
Yes.
1.
Okay, tell me last column.
1, ma'am.
Last column 1 কি করা হয় বাবু এতক্ষণ ধরে এক্সপ্লেন করার পরে? Just read out the last column 0 0 0 0 1. After that, what will be there to get the 0?
1.
Orkhuddin,
Ma'am, একটা দুটো চারটে 0 একটা 1.
so if you want to get the 0 according to this column, what to do?
এটাকে রিডিউস করতে হবে।
হ্যাঁ,
এটা বুঝতে পারছি না একটু।
বুঝতে পারছো না এতক্ষণ ধরে এক্সপ্লেন করার পরে? এবং আমার তো মনে হয় এর আগে গ্রাফ থিওরি বহুবার এক্সপ্লেন হয়েছে, রাইট?
আমি কোশ্চেনটা লাস্টেরটা বুঝতে পারছি না মানে
And what will be the element here? 0 0 0 0 1. After that, what will be the element here? To
1.
get the what is the property of the incidence matrix?
এটা হচ্ছে অ্যান্টি ক্লক।
You are not audible clearly. What will be the properties of incidence matrix? Anybody else?
গ্রাফে মানে লাইনটা মানে ব্রাঞ্চটা এটা যাবে কারণ এটা পাস আছে।
Orkhuddin, I can hear because you are having net issues. What will be the anybody else? Pritam, are you there? Pritam, acha? Pritam,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me what will be the element in this column?
Last column is chatte 0 1 minus 1.
Orkhuddin, did you understand? This will be
Yes,
1
ma'am.
minus 1 because if you add all the elements vertically, for each column it will be 0. So 1 minus 1. Okay. Now draw the graph. Now draw the graph. I will draw the graph or anybody will try to draw the graph. I will stop the presentation and you will come to the, Jamboard and will draw the graph. Anybody want to do it or I will do it? Anybody wants to do it? Just tell me first. Because it is 10:59. I will do it.
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know how will you give the exam. Jamboard is visible? Yes, visible?
yes ma'am
So, কি করতে বলেছে প্রবলেমটা? Just tell me what is the problem. Oh, problem is that obtain the incidence matrix. You have got the incidence matrix, okay, from the following reduced incidence matrix and draw its graph. You have to draw the graph, okay. No problem, draw the graph. Then
7 branches and 6 nodes are there.
okay. So how many nodes?
6
One.
nodes and 7 branches.
Vertically nodes or vertically branches?
Vertically nodes and
Right.
horizontally.
Horizontally branches. Then it is very tough to write here all the nodes and branches. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say 6 is here, okay? Now you consider first column. Okay. So if you consider first branch, I mean branch 1. So branch 1 is associated with how many nodes?
Node 1 and node 6.
Is it clear to each and everybody? Branch 1 is associated with how many nodes? Shrestha bol dekhi.
Ma'am, node 1 and node 6.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Node 1 and node 6. So 1 and 6 you have to, I'm sorry, add. Baba ki shanghati holo re. Okay. Now it is okay. So node 1 and 6, this is the first branch.
Direction will be from 6 to 1.
6 to 1 away direction.
61, because away from the node, that will be +1, and towards that node that will be -1.
-1.
So this is branch number 1, and direction will be from 6 to 1. Very good. Now come to branch number 2. Irfan bolo, branch number 2, with how many nodes it is associated? With which nodes? Have you written the problem? And have you drawn the, have you written the incidence matrix?
ম্যাম একবার রিডিউস ইনসিডেন্স ম্যাট্রিক্সটা একবার একটু দেখাবেন।
Reduce. Is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody can tell me? Branch number 2 is associated with how many nodes? Which nodes?
Ma'am,
Node 1 and node 2.
Node 1 and 2.
Node 1 and 2. Okay. Node 1 and 2. And it will be away from node 1.
1 to 2.
1 to 2. Okay, আর red করছি না আমি 2. This is the branch number 2. Okay. Now branch number 3. Node
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
2 and 5. So away from 2 and right like this.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is branch number 3.
3.
Okay.
4 will be 2 to 3.
4 is
2 and
2 to 3.
logically associated.
2 to 3. Okay. 2 to 3. This is branch number 4. Now come to
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
branch
Five.
number কত?
5.
5.
Number 5.
3 to 4. Okay. Then come to 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Branch number
4 to
5.
5.
Branch number 5. Okay. Then after
4
that,
to 5.
4 to 5.
4 to 5. Branch
5.
number 6.
4 to 5.
Same way
Branch
direction.
number 6.
5 to 6. 5 to
Then
6.
branch number
Last one is associated with 5 and 6. 5 to 6.
5 to 6. Okay. 5
Yeah, it
to
is done.
6. It is branch number 7.
Yeah.
Now, anybody has any question? How can
No,
you
ma'am.
determine the complete incidence matrix from reduced incidence matrix? And after that, how can you draw the graph? I think it is clear to all of you. And if anybody has any questions, just tell me. Repeatedly, I am telling the same thing. Or Paddhuti, is it clear to you now? Or
Yes, ma'am.
Paddhuti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, clear. Now, anybody can tell me how can you determine how many trees can be formed from this graph? What is the formula?
Ma'am, reduce
Determinant of A
its transpose.
আবার বলো।
Ma'am,
Reduce
determinant of reduced incidence matrix transpose.
Ma'am, date of A matrix and A transpose where A is reduced matrix.
Determinant of reduced incidence matrix. After that,
And its transpose.
and its transpose.
এই মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন হবে তো।
হ্যাঁ, into
মানে মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন আছে।
কার সাথে কার?
A into A transpose.
এর সাথে মানে এ যদি রিডিউস হয় তার সাথে এ ট্রান্সপোজ মাল্টিপ্লাই।
ওকে।
মানে দুটো ম্যাট্রিক্সের ট্রান্সপোজের ইনটু মানে এ একটা ম্যাট্রিক্স আর এ ট্রান্সপোজ আরেকটা ম্যাট্রিক্স, দুটো ম্যাট্রিক্সের ইনটু এ যেটা পাবো তার আমাদের ডিটারমিনেন্টটা বার করতে হবে।
Okay. Right? Is it clear?
Yeah.
So A transpose, if A is the reduced incidence matrix and A transpose is this, then multiplication of this, that of determinant, that will give the number of trees. Then what is tree? What is the definition of tree of a particular graph?
A tree is a connected subgraph of a connected graph that contains all the nodes and branches, but it doesn't contain any kind of closed loop.
Yes. So if we consider a particular tree here, say this is a tree, right? Is this a tree, Purvita? Is this a tree?
Yes, ma'am. It doesn't contain any kind of loop, so it's a tree.
See, how many? Which are the branches here? 1, 2,
6
3,
branches.
1, 2, 4, 5,
5 branches.
and 6.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Right now,
Yes, ma'am.
this is a particular tree, and if you consider like this, this is also a tree.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. তাহলে branches আছে 1, 2 and 3.
No. You have to consider all the nodes.
Yes, ma'am.
না ম্যাম branches বললাম।
হ্যাঁ, এবার তুই
সবকটা
branch
নিতে
গুলো বল।
হবে কি করে?
All the nodes, তাহলে what will be the branches? এরকম একটা ব্যাপার হবে না, এই
নোটস তো 6, 1, 2 আর 5।
সব নোডই তো কভার করতে হবে। ইউ হ্যাভ টু কভার অল দ্য নোডস।
এখানে অল নোট কভার হচ্ছে কি করে? 3 4
হচ্ছে না তো, এটা তো ভুল।
এটা হয় না তো।
তাহলে কি করে হবে? এটাকে কভার করে কি করা হবে? হাউ টু ডু ইট? মানে if you consider this branch, how can you draw the tree?
5 and 5 নোডে পজিশনটা চেঞ্জ করতে হবে ওখান থেকে।
No, ma'am, we draw till 3, note 3.
Sorry?
We go to the 5 and then we come back to 3. Then we get all notes. We don't
Okay.
connect 2
লিঙ্ক
and
হয়ে
3.
যাবে না সেটা
First,
ভেতরে লিঙ্ক হয়ে যাবে না
just going this. After that,
We go to 2.
okay, 2.
Then we go to 5.
Go to 5.
Then we go to 4 and then we go to 3. That's it.
Then after this,
লুপ হয়ে যাবে।
yes,
লিঙ্ক হয়ে যাবে
yes, come here. No, look the way, Baba. আমি
আচ্ছা
থেমে গেলাম।
ও আচ্ছা আপনি 3 তে এসে দাঁড়িয়েছেন আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ তাই তো
Yes, tree তে এসে stand হয়ে গেলাম। তাহলে this is a tree. তাহলে তোমরা ভালোই বুঝে গেছো। Now if you consider another tree বলো তো একটা দেখি। Actually মাউসে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে না। Another tree বলো তো।
ম্যাম 2 থেকে স্টার্ট করুন
এইদিকে চল। এইদিকে একটা ট্রি নে। এই ব্রাঞ্চটা কনসিডার কর। 7 ব্রাঞ্চটা। তাহলে একটা ট্রি কি হবে বলো?
হ্যাঁ তাহলে 5 থেকে স্টার্ট করে একদম গিয়ে মানে 5 থেকে স্টার্ট করে 4 এ গিয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে যাব আমরা
মানে এদিক থেকে নোট 5 থেকে
Right.
স্টার্ট নোট 6 নোট
এইভাবে
5
যাবো,
থেকে
right.
6 হয়ে 1 হয়ে 2 হয়ে 3
Right.
হয়ে 4 এ
Yes. I'll stop here. Right now?
yes ma'am
yes ma'am
In this way, you have to create the different trees which will contains all the nodes, but there will be no loop. Then each and every parts of the tree, branch of the tree, what is the definition of that? What is the name of that, nomenclature of that?
twig
And what is the rest of the part of that which not
That is
included?
link
Link. And using the link and twig, you will be able to get the which matrix?
trisect matrix
Trisect matrix. Okay, that's all for today.
ম্যাম টাইসেট ম্যাট্রিক্স দেখিয়ে দেবেন এখান থেকে আমার একটু অসুবিধা হচ্ছিল টাইসেট ম্যাট্রিক্সটা বার করতে
Trisect এখন তো দেখাতে হবে। ওকে,
একটু দেখিয়ে দিন
এইটা থেকে এটা আমি এক্সাম বেসিক্যালি পিডিএফ ফাইল থেকে দেখাচ্ছি নাকি পিডিএফ কি তোমাদের শো করেছিলাম টাইসেটের? আই থিংক সো
yes ma'am
করেছিলাম না?
ঠিক আছে গ্রাফ থিওরির খালি পিপিটিটাই আছে তাই তো নাকি অর্জুন
মানে
PPT না?
কথাই বলছে
পিপিটি আছে খালি গ্রাফ থিওরিটার হ্যাঁ
কথাই বলছে ম্যাম
PPT is enough. PPT. Okay, where is the PPT? Oh,
ওই যে ম্যাম উপরে সার্কিট পিপিটি গ্রাফ থিওরি
okay. Okay, chalo. Incidence, tree branch, all this done. Vertex, subgraph, planner. Complete incidence matrix. Okay, done. This is the determine done. Reduce incidence done, and this is the tie-set matrix. Okay. Then Purvita, just tell me what is the problem. What is tie-set? Okay, let me say this is tie-set matrix. You will be able to first you have to consider a particular tree, right?
yes ma'am
That's it. Yeah, this is tie-set. Okay. First of all, you have to consider a particular tree. This is a tree having the branches 3, 2, 4, and 3 to 4.
yes
Okay.
ma'am
3 to 4. And if you consider, these are all the twigs, right now? 3
Yes,
to 4 are the twigs. And what will be the links? 1,
1 5 or
5,
6
and 6. 1, 5, 6 are the links. And if you consider, if you want to draw the tie-set matrix, if you want to determine, if you want to develop the tie-set matrix, then you have to consider all the links, right? So by link 1, link 5, and link 6. Clear? Link 1, link 5, link 6.
yes ma'am
So The
Ma'am,
for
ওখানে
loop let me finish. All the branches will be here. How many branches are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many links are here? 1, 5, 6. Clear? Is it up to this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now consider this one. In this case, the direction of the current is direction of the loop. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
The direction of the link current and direction of the conventional loop current, I mean your assumed loop current, is same. So it will be +1. এই জায়গাটা বুঝতে পেরেছিস? The direction of the link current and your assumed loop current, তুমি এদিকেও assume করতে পারতে, but I have assumed here in this direction. Here, because these are same, it will be +1. এই দেখো, this is +1.
Yes, ma'am.
And branch 1 is associated with
Node 1.
1. And this part 5 and 6 are 0. Yes, 5 and 6 are 0. Exactly so. This 5 and 6 part is 0. This branch is associated with which one? Only one, only the link number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
So 5, 6 part will be 0. Now come to branch 2. Branch 2 is associated with what? Branch 2 কোথায় আছে দেখো? This is branch 2. Branch 2 is associated with what? Link, I mean number of 156. Okay, come to 1, 5 and 6. Clear now?
কি করে কানেক্টেড হলো আমি বুঝলাম না। এই ব্রাঞ্চ 2টা 6 এর সাথে কি করে কানেক্টেড হলো একটু বলবেন?
দাঁড়াও, তোমাকে আমি এইখানটা বললে তোমার ক্লিয়ার হবে। Bij1, if branch is in loop J and their orientation are in that same one, then it will be +1. If branch I is in loop J and the orientation differed, then it is 1. If branch I is not in loop J, this is loop. আচ্ছা, এবার দেখো ব্রাঞ্চ 2 কোন লুপে আছে? ব্রাঞ্চ 2টা দেখো তো, এই লুপটাতে, এটা দেখো, এই this one, এই ব্রাঞ্চ 2 যেটা, which loop, with which loop it is associated? দেখো তো, এইভাবে তুমি যদি কনসিডার করো, এটা এই লুপটা এখানে ফুল হয়ে গেল। এই যে এটা ব্রাঞ্চ নাম্বার কত? 2, 3 and 1. তাহলে this loop 1 is associated with how many branches? এবার পূর্বিতা বোঝার চেষ্টা কর। এই যে loop 1,
Yes, ma'am.
এটা কোন কোন ব্রাঞ্চের সাথে অ্যাসোসিয়েটেড?
ব্রাঞ্চ 1, 2 আর 3।
1, 2, 3। ওকে, এবার সেটা দেখো করেছি কিনা। ওহো, 1, 2, 3, yes, right? And now it is clear. You have to go horizontally. I'm sorry, you have to go horizontally. এবার ক্লিয়ার হয়েছে?
ম্যাম হরাইজন্টালি যাব বলতে হচ্ছে আমরা তাহলে দেখব লিংকসটা কোন কোন ব্রাঞ্চের সঙ্গে অ্যাসোসিয়েটেড।
লুপটা, তার লুপ, এই যে আবার বলছি, this is a loop, a link, right? এই লিংকটা কোন লুপ তৈরি করেছে? This link has created this loop.
Yes, ma'am.
How many branches are here? 3 branches. 1, 2 and 3.
1, 2 and 3.
Come here, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 1, 1 for link 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Now come to link 5. Link 5. Now consider link 5. বলো তো এখানে কোন কোন ব্রাঞ্চের সাথে অ্যাসোসিয়েটেড? যেই তুমি এই লিংকটা, আই এম সরি, লিংক 5 কোথায়? দিস ইজ লিংক 5.
Yes, ma'am.
লিংক 5 এর জন্য কোন লুপটা তৈরি হচ্ছে?
ওই ব্রাঞ্চ 3, 5 আর 6 মিলিয়ে
3, 5, 6. Okay. Come to 3, 5 and 6. এখানে তো কোনো গন্ডগোল আছে?
ম্যাম এখানে তো 2, 4 আর 5 করা।
মাইট বি এখানে কোনো প্রবলেম আছে, কিন্তু কনসেপ্টটা ওইটাই। বুঝতে পেরেছিস?
হ্যাঁ।
এখানে ঠিক আছে, দেখ এখানে দেখ, হিয়ার 3 কি ছিল ওখানে? জাস্ট রিমেম্বার কি ছিল? ব্রাঞ্চ নাম্বার কোনটা বলেছে? লিংক নাম্বার 5. Link number 5, which is the loop? This loop.
হ্যাঁ।
So 4, 5 and 2, right? 2, 5, 4. Yes or no? It's so. Link 5, 2, 5 and 4. This is the loop.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
5, 4. Okay. 2, 5, 4.
ম্যাম এটা তো
এটা ঠিকই আছে। এটা পূর্বিতা 2, 5, 4. লিঙ্ক নাম্বার 5। এই যে 2, 5 and 4. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the direction. If the direction of the loop and direction of the link will be same, then it will be +1. তাহলে 2 টা দেখো। 4 টাই দেখি, 4 টা যখন -1, then go for 4. Go for 4. Go for 4. This. The direction of current is this, and direction of the, I mean,
ওই লুপ কারেন্টের ডিরেকশনটা আর 4 এর ডিরেকশনটা ডিফারেন্ট আছে।
opposite. Hence it is -1. আর কোনো প্রবলেম আছে?
না
এবার
না।
দেখো লিঙ্ক নাম্বার 6। কোন টু লিঙ্ক নাম্বার 6? লিঙ্ক নাম্বার 6। তাহলে লুপ কি হয়েছে দেখো? 1, this loop. This loop. So if you consider link number 6, what is the loop here? Branch গুলো বলো, just tell me the branch.
ব্রাঞ্চ 2, 4, 6.
3, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Now 6. 3, 2, 4, 6. Now on the basis of the direction of current and direction of the link, you will put here 1 or -1. So complete, I mean, triset matrix is clear to all of you?
ম্যাম তার মানে আমরা দুটো লিংকে একসঙ্গে ইউজ করতে পারবো না, মানে যেটা
No, দুটো লিঙ্ক করতে গেলে তো তোর আগে লুপ হয়ে যাবে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
রাইট না? দুটো লিঙ্কে আসবেই না।
ওকে 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 ম্যাম, আন্ডারস্টুড।
Okay. So incidence matrix, reduced incidence matrix, and what?
Triset matrix.
Triset matrix. How to draw the graph from a reduced incidence matrix? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think you will do better in